Hey guys, welcome to some regionals practice. Going on with Venusaur, Whiscash and Altaria up against Coddles06. Leading with that Venusaur, he's got Altaria. This is not a great matchup for us. Gonna charge up a little bit of energy. Get off the Frenzy Plant, just see how much damage it does, because could get stuck in this matchup in regionals. Not very effective, doesn't do a whole lot. We switch out into Altaria, it just is getting the charge move off. Sky Attack, Altaria can absorb that. Altaria is pretty tanky. Switches into a Azumarill. This is not great for us. We're just going to get off as much damage as we can. Wait for the onslaught of Ice Beam. We're going to shield up. Just because we want Altaria to do as much damage to Azumarill as possible. Get another Sky Attack. Shields up. Burning Shield isn't bad either. We're just going to let this come through and destroy us. Move back into Venusaur. Venusaur can take care of Azumarill. Just gonna get off this Frenzy Plant. Shields up, so we've burned both shields now. And we're gonna also burn our second shield to protect the Venusaur. Kinda want to finish off with quick moves, but we get off the Frenzy Plant and switches into Altaria. So we're gonna switch into Whiscash. Whiscash does have that Blizzard, and there's no shields to protect the Altaria from it. So get off the Blizzard, finish off the Altaria, quick and easy, and Azumarill's back. We're going to waste some energy by destroying the Whiscash, and Venusaur can come in and finish off Azumarill, and he's still got one in the back. We've got charge moves ready. Going to get off the Frenzy Plant, Steelix. So this will be good up against Steelix, but it's a matter of whether we can survive to tell that tale. Get to another Frenzy Plant before Steelix can get a charge move off. And that finishes off the game. So good game. Love that little Frenzy Plant Venusaur. Regionals is shaping up to be it's just so diverse with how much there's no core meta. Obviously there's going to be Medicham, there's going to be Altaria, there's going to be Sableye, Azumarill. Those are things that you're going to have to prepare for. Going to grab some Tempest team out. Celio, Lantern, Altaria. Straight out of Tempest, just seeing how things go. Really just testing the waters, seeing what's good, what's not. As soon as Coddles picks his team. But, I mean, understandable taking a while to pick a team in this very diverse, vast sea of mons to pick from. Because you can go for a team that's very meta centered, so with Medicham, Sableye, etc. You go with something specifically to counter those top 6. You can try and spread your types out as far and wide as you possibly can. Obviously that's sort of the best thing, but that's not always going to be what plays out. So Celia versus Altaria, this is actually a really good matchup for us. We've got Powder Snow, so we'll just Powder Snow away, get off this Body Slam. We don't have Aurora Beam, which would make this a little bit sweeter, but that's alright. Already into the yellow, try to go for another Body Slam, but it switches out into Tropius. We'll still get off this Body Slam. And we're going to switch into Altaria. This also comes straight out of Tempest Cup. Altaria can beat Tropius any day of the week. Just going to let this come through. Leaf Blade barely does anything to us. We're going to be able to finish off with quick moves, just charging up a bit of energy on Tropius before we get off this Sky Attack. Because we do want to keep Altaria healthy. And we burn a shield, so that's actually pretty good. Very happy with that move. And is thinking it's going to be Aerial Ace, but it's another Leaf Blade. So, shield got taken there. We've got energy ready with Altaria though. See what he brings in. He decides what to bring in. Azumarill, this is not great for us. We're going to get off the Sky Attack. Burns the last shield. And we'll get to another Sky Attack. And then we're going to switch out into Lantern. Try and get that electric damage off. Going to shield up this Ice Beam. Want to let Lantern do as much damage as possible. We've got Water Gun, which isn't great. Like, we'd obviously rather the Charge Beam in this circumstance. Get a Thunderbolt and that'll finish it off though. That shieldless Azumarill. Altaria comes into the Sky Attack ready. Doesn't do a whole lot to Lantern, so we should be able to finish this off. almost get to that charge move, but here comes another sky attack. Won't finish us off. And there's the Thunderbolt. That should close up the game. And there it is. So good game. That team straight out of Tempest, crushing that competition. Well, they had Altaria, Tropius, and Azumarill. Okay, so almost a Tempest team. Yeah, regionals is definitely something interesting. There is going to be a lot of luck being played into it, I think, with what teams are being brought in, which trio you bring in. So we'll see what we've got from Boulder Tempest, Nightmare, Kingdom. We do have a lot of options to pick from. There's a lot of range, a lot of things that can beat a lot of things. I'm going to stick with Altaria because it is one of the actual best of the regional meta. Actually, we're going to try out a sort of nightmarish vibe with that Alolan Raichu in the start. Because Alolan Raichu is something that we're testing out pretty highly for this Nightmare Cup. Anyway, just waiting again for Cuddles to pick from the 500 mons that are available. Alolan Raichu up against Marshtomp. So this is not a great matchup. The Mud Boys are going to stand up pretty well up against our electric damage. So going to get off that Thunder Punch and try and switch out, but we'll shield up this Mud Bomb. Bring in our Celio, just because it's a fairly neutral matchup. Switches out into Roselia as we're getting this Body Slam off. Roselia is an interesting one. Usually people, I feel like, go for Roserade. But anyway, Body Slam is going to tear through Celio, but that Body Slam does a whole lot of damage to Roselia. Going to able to bring in Altaria just to finish off the job. And charge up a little bit of energy in the process, not a whole lot. Skarmory, this is actually an alright matchup. We can deal with Skarmory with Altaria, but we would prefer to do it with Alolan Raichu because he does have the electric damage going, but we don't want to switch lock ourselves. We're going to bring it in after that Sky Attack's gone, get off this Thunder Punch, try and do as much damage to this Skarmory as possible, and Skarmory goes down without getting another charge move off. And Marshtomp comes in with the charge move ready. We're going to let Alolan Raichu go down because we know Altaria is the better man for the job in this circumstance. And we've still got a shield, so we can use that up. And we'll be able to get this Sky Attack off and get rid of that Marshtomp. So thanks Coddles for the battles. Thanks for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, especially that subscribe one. And see you in the next video.